Hi everyone, it's Neil from Neil's Reef Aquarium. Hope you're all having a good week. We've got some bad problems with the tank at the moment. It's not looking good at all. So I had Sean from Reef Dreams round earlier in the week, and it's not looking good at all. What I thought was the hair algae actually isn't. Let's go and take a look. Right, so we're at the tank, and this is what I thought was the hair algae, but unfortunately it's not. If you have a look, it's actually called something called bryopsis, which is a hell of a lot worse, and a lot harder to get rid of, unfortunately. So I couldn't understand why. My nitrates were pretty close to zero. The phosphates were like 0.02, and yet I was getting this bryopsis. So obviously you can see there's some cyano as well, but I'm not fussed about that. There is something to get rid of it. I don't know too much. He did mention what it is. I can't remember. There is a specialist treatment which he needs to get in for me, so he's going to try and get some of that in. Let's just take a look at it. It's I have got a few other updates. I'll go through that in a second. But you can have a look. It's looking a bit of a state, really. I can't bear to look at it at the moment. Let's just show you a little round. This is where it's bad here. It's really long. It doesn't really do it much justice, and the thing it's huge. Regards to everything else, we've moved the scolly because he said that was getting too much flow and light. So we've moved, not the scolly, the Trachophilia. So that's there now, and that's looking a little bit puffier than it was. You'll probably notice a few big shells. I purchased some big shells for my crabs. If you have a look there, they're getting quite. I don't know what he's up to there with another one. I hope he's not eating him. They were getting quite big now, so I've put some bigger shells in there for them. There's one there, one there, a couple over there. So they've had those ones for a long time now. So apart from that, the corals are looking all right. I did lose a torch that was up there. That one I said last week that looked like the arsehole. That's gone now. Apart from that, you'd be surprised. Now this one is I said it was like dying. Again, this is what I mean. This is why Sean's, as the inappropriate reefer would say, he's my reef sensei. Straight away, he looked at it and he said, you got vermitid snails or correct, I don't know the pronunciation. So it was like vermitid snails. See those little white dots? You can see. See if I can point them. There's like a little one there, one there, one there. So that's what's causing the problem, and they're all over the tank. So that's what's causing those issues. Now that's an easy fix. We're going to get some bumblebee snails in there, which they'll sort that out. They didn't have any in stock yesterday, so I will get some of them next week. Not good at all. We have added some snails. Now I don't know if you can see, I forget what they're called. You can probably see it just there. We've got 4 of them. I forget the names of them. They're like little shiny ones, and they're snats. But apparently they could eat the bryopsis. So we've got a lot of 4 of them in there at the moment. But we are planning some treatment on that. So not great news. Apart from that, the tank's all right. I mean, tested today the parameters. Nitrates are 0, which is a bit worrying. Literally 0 on the test. It was white. If anyone uses the Red Sea test, there was not an ounce of pink. It's like I just put water in there. So it's 100% 0. I think it's about time we need to find out what's actually happening with this tank, which is why we've got another one of these. So we've got another ICP. I'm going to send off for another ICP, find out exactly the salinity. We got our salinity back to where we needed it to, but we're going to find out exactly what's happening with that. I have ordered a Hannah checker salinity pen as well, so we can check that. It's a lot easier to check it, just plonk that in and get a check on that on a more regular basis. But we're going to send an ICP off, and we're going to get some results on that and find out exactly what is in this tank. I mean, we done one, I think, if you look back on the videos, I think it was, my guess is about 6-7 months ago now, maybe even longer. So it's good to do them regularly, certainly at least twice a year. If you're not doing water changes, obviously you're going to do that. If you're doing the Triton method, you're going to do it more regularly. So that's really it. I have got a bit more of an update downstairs here, but I'm going to do that on a separate video, just to go through that. The starfish as well. Unfortunately, we lost the starfish. It was quite a strange one, actually. He was up here on the tank. Looked absolutely fine. I was cleaning the glass, so I moved him onto the rock here. And then that was it. Next minute, he's fine. The next minute, I go to look at him. He's I'm gonna sort those snails out. I don't like it when I don't know if they're fighting or what, but I'm gonna sort that one out in a minute. So next minute he's fine. Next minute I look at him, he's here with he's been absolutely eaten to shreds by I'm assuming the crabs, and he had like 2 legs left, and he had all big chunks taken out of him. It was horrible. The girls, I got 3 daughters, and they were absolutely devastated because that was one of their favourites. They used to call him Patrick. She was pink. So yeah, that was a bit of a gutting one because I've had him for quite a long time. So yeah, he was pretty much the following morning. He was on his back, and I just pretty much dumped him. He was dead anyway. But whatever happened, I think they sensed that he was dying, and they've just gone to town on him because the amount of times he's been across the sand bed, and none of them go near him. So yeah, obviously a few deaths as well. I mean, like I say, we lost the torch, we lost the starfish, we'd already lost the urchin, we lost some cleaner shrimp recently due to salinity problems. We don't know. Pistol shrimp is I haven't heard a click in a long time, so I don't know if he's around or not still. But the goby hides down there now, in there, so he usually is at the front, so he's found residence elsewhere now, which is annoying, so I don't ever see him anymore. But yeah, we're going to get this sorted out. It isn't a quick fix. It is going to take some time, but we are going to get it sorted. We'll get this rock looking clean again, and hopefully it'll be all in time for Christmas, so I can spend some money on some new bits. I was going to get thinking of another fish as well. I don't know. That's maybe a scooter blenny or something like that. But yeah, so this is it. So that's the update for this week. Just want to say thanks to all my new subscribers. If you are watching this and you aren't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you are notified when I upload, which is usually every week. And yeah, lots of exciting things coming up. Let me know as well in the comments if any of you lot have ever had biopsis, or and what you used to get rid of it, because obviously I always listen to Sean because he's my guy, and but I'm always interested to see what other people's done. So if you can do that for me, that'd be cool. Just put it in a comment. Yep, I've had it. This is how I got rid of it. Want to stay away from chemical methods if possible. I don't think it's going to be the case. We are going to have to put some form of chemicals in at this point. Yeah, thanks for your support, and we'll be back next week. Take care. Have a good week.